Folks, I got the wrong camera on here. Let me just clean this lens off, because angry prepper would kill me if I was live streaming with a dirty lens. And spin you around real quick. Ta-da.
The Livingston man's gonna kill you first. What you just did here.
That's a side effect of setting these things up on the fly here. Sorry about that, folks. Let's you want to grab that so I don't knock it off of there? Perfect. Let's back this guy up a little bit. And I think we're good.
Talk about being prepared.
Yeah. You know, it's prepping and survival, not technology and camera work. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. This is why the Livingston man is here.
I make him learn the hard way. I'm just like, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, suck.
Now I'll correct you as you go.
Yeah, go ahead and suck. Great. Thanks, Livingston man. Thanks.
Good to see you again.
He'll be setting up the live streams from now on, and
got myself a job.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have any more issues.
Insult your boss, you'll get his job. There you go. Nice to see you all.
Yeah.
I haven't been around in a minute.
Very true.
About all that.
Very true. I'm gonna fire up the laptop here and watch along with you guys so I can see all your comments. We get a few of them pop up on the screen, but the phone's pretty far away and it's hard to see. All right, hang on. There we go.
Mike, can you mute your mic?
I'll turn.
Can you mute your device, Mike?
I got it.
Thanks.
Got it. Amateur hour.
Prepping
Sorry, guys.
And survival. We are doing both.
Yes.
Slowly but surely. Are we
yes. So some of the things we have coming up on the channel is we got an e-bike video coming up, don't we?
We got some footage of it, and what we'll do is we'll show you what we got, and we will give you our thoughts on it. The thing is damn cool, though.
Very cool.
A bicycle is just a super cool way to get around in general.
Absolutely.
And I don't know about the statistics scientifically, but I know that a bicycle is like the most efficient, like human-powered machine kind of possible. So based on what you put into it, like one turn of your pedal, depending on what gear you're in, can move you 50 feet silently with only your own legs to do it, you know. And even if you don't have legs, they got ones that they work for that too. So yeah. I mean, a bicycle is like something you can strap to the back of your car. You could carry it on your back if whatever. They make ones that fold in half. They got a bicycle is a cool idea, everybody. And this electric one just takes that concept to a whole other place where the thing becomes like a vehicle, not just a thing you're riding or driving. It's wild. You'll love it.
They're pretty awesome. In the chat, we've got Mama Bear J15. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Green Mountain Off Grid. Hello from Vermont. I really want to attend the next Prepper Yard Sale. How can I be notified? Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. I hope to have the website up and running here soon, and I'll be able to get notifications out to everybody. Put up an email list or something like that to be able to get a hold of folks and notify you guys when the live events are a little more efficiently than Facebook.
Time for me to say, if you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, without question, when we're about to do an event like this, we'll start talking about it like a month or two in advance, and we'll start spreading the word.
Yep, absolutely. Who else we got? JC from NYC, what up? AJ Andrews in the house. Hey guys, Black Dirt Farm Region, Florida, Sunset. How are you?
Good to know you.
AJ Andrews says we need more beer. Livingston man is on it tonight.
How much more?
I'll be driving home, so that's a no bueno here. Gray shirts.
That's what
everywhere.
I drink.
Yeah, he drinks, I drive, so it works out well. Been waiting on a live. Finally got one. Thanks, Green Mountain Off Grid. Hello, Hudson Valley Stewards Prepping. How are you? The Shadows of Overlook Mountain. Farmer John. Good to see you, Farmer John. Turn that bike into a generator. I agree. Kilo Juliet. Hi from Las Vegas, boys. Former Hudson Valley resident here. Nice to see you, Kilo Juliet. You wouldn't be missing the cold right now. It's like 20 degrees and 20-mile-an-hour wind gust. It sucks.
It's typically winter and everyone's kind of angry about like how dare it. Like it's what it's supposed to be like,
Yeah,
guys. It's
yeah.
what
It's
January, whatever the hell.
It's January.
I don't know what day
Hey,
it is.
good news
anymore.
is the days are getting longer, and we're every day's another day closer to spring. And then I will.
Spring is not the word I thought you were gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
It was. I don't know what I thought you were gonna say, but spring got me. I was like, okay. I thought you were like if every day closer to death, whatever.
Kilo Juliet says we got to get out of here.
Where?
Out of New York.
No, I ain't leaving.
Nah.
They gotta get out of here.
That's what I'm talking about, Livingston.
I was born here. Half of them weren't.
Correct. So.
Who's them anyway? But yeah, fuck them. I don't like them.
Very, very true.
I know
Patty says, my brother and my brother from another mother. What up? AJ Andrew is partying for his birthday tomorrow night. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
I hope that's the first one and the second one. Happy birthday, my friend. Carrot Top, hello from Colorado. New to your channel. Carrot Top, thank you for coming by. Appreciate you guys being here. Big chat, glad I caught the live. 8 degrees here in Michigan. Woo! Man. Are you in the UP or are you in, the mitten? That would be the question. 2 months till spring, says Sunset. Yeah, guys, it's cold. It's wintertime. It sucks.
It's actually normal, and in this amazing
region.
little fucking world that we all find ourselves in, something that at least is acting something like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
That's a blessing, no one's who is an adult who works really thinks that fucking snow is cool.
Yeah. It's tough to deal
But
with.
at least it was nice to see. It was like, okay, good, because like shit was a little crazy there for a minute. It was like 50 degrees on Christmas and shit. I'm like, the earth is going closer to the sun and they ain't telling us, and we're just all I was like, what's happening? What's going on?
So
what are we gonna talk about this evening, bro?
Well, I figured we would touch
How about
on
this chair? How about this chair? It's made out of like the same shit a football's made of.
Yeah, leather.
This is the part of the bunker you guys usually don't see. The camera's usually facing the other way.
Yeah.
This is the cool part. It's actually got windows there. Nothing behind it. It's like they're just fake, but it's for aesthetics.
Yeah, you gotta feel like home, even in the bunker.
It's good for your self-care, bro.
Sunset wants to know if we will both be gardening this year. Yes, I will definitely be gardening this year. I'm gonna try and go bigger than I ever have before and really test my gardening skills and see what I'm capable of. Now's the time to try it, guys. If you haven't, it's just dirt and some seeds. Worst you're gonna do is fail, and definitely better to fail now than when you need to count on it. So
I built us a little garden. My wife is a super green thumb. She has like 2 of them. Knows how to grow some plants, let alone vegetables and stuff. Because it's actually not that hard. We bought the organic mushroom mulch, like the green, but so good at the store. But we have the raised beds, so I got the best raised bed mixture I could get at the store, along with we make our own mulch and compost and whatever else. Now I found that it is not a big deal to make a bunch of beds and grow a bunch of vegetables. It is a big deal to deal with your bounty.
Yeah,
that's where it becomes an issue, because if you don't do the work you have to do, you will waste food. Literally, it's unforgivable. But everybody wants to know I'm gonna grow 87 fucking pepper plants. I'm gonna have 1,000 fucking tomatoes. Okay, go ahead. No, you ain't. Unless you have like a lot of time or a lot of patience. Like it is a lot of work. I would suggest if you have never really stepped into this gardening thing, growing your own, maybe start with like a little herb garden and get what it's like to have to take care of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like before you go ahead and like you do this big huge thing and you realize that what you've ended up with is just a big weed garden.
Yeah.
Because like you just didn't have the time or the patience or the energy, or you just didn't fucking feel like it. It's a lot of work.
It is. Johnny Highwood says he's raising more meat chickens this summer. Johnny, I definitely want to get a hold of you and discuss a few things with you since we met at the Prepper Yard Sale. You've been popping up in my mind a lot lately, And if you get a chance, do me a favor and email me at hudsonvalleypreppingsurvival@gmail.com. There's no and, it's just hudsonvalleypreppingsurvival@gmail.com. Um,
Long
Johnny
name,
says,
amazing results.
Johnny says to get your seeds started by March 18th. He says, you bet. Excellent. Thank you so much, Johnny. I'm looking forward to talking with you in the future here. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm excited to garden this year. I'm excited for spring. Um, and we'll see what comes of it. So some of the other things that I wanted to touch on tonight is some news that would be relevant, things to kind of keep an eye on, not to freak out about, but just to keep an eye on in case things start to get out of hand. Um, the situation in Kazakhstan is insane right now. It's absolutely insane. From what I've seen, Russian forces are open fire on civilians that are throwing rocks.
Okay, so there's only really one story coming out of Kazakhstan, and one and a half stories coming
Right.
out of Kazakhstan. You get the official party line of the government of the ruling class. Now, Kazakhstan has something like the 9th largest economy in Asia or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Big, huge people. Like Kazakhstan is essentially like the middle of Russia.
yeah,
They have a lot of petroleum and natural gas reserves. It's a very strategic country that is set to be able to come up if they want to.
Right.
But it's still a little Soviet republic, right? So what the government of Kazakhstan says is happening is that like outside forces, a band of terrorists and whatever else, are using well-coordinated tactics. This is not a people's uprising, they're saying. This is a covert sort of military attack, a fifth column kind of thing.
right,
But then they're like, given orders to shoot without warning and stuff like this. That's a warfare stance. That's like unforgivable if that is being unleashed on the civilian population for protesting. Yeah. That's outrageous. Now, okay, so then you said Russian forces.
yeah,
Now, Russia and the former Warsaw Pact, the anti-NATO, if you will, in
right,
Europe,
right.
They have their own little alliance of countries that work in the same way that sort of like coalition forces, we'd call them, work. It's got some acronym and they call it something, but that's what it does. And that's what's heading in here. So you got like this little coalition of like Russians and
That's basically we got your back, you got our back kind
right.
of thing,
And so they're going to go in there and like restore order in the same way that UN peacekeepers would.
Right, the theory.
Is what when you break these headlines down and you read these articles is what you end up finding out is a little more moderate than it sounds like it is. But again, if they're shooting civilians for protesting, it's unbelievable. And in the context of like the whole Ukraine scare that's going on, this is perfect because actually, if he really wants to, Putin can take Kazakhstan and Ukraine, and I feel like ain't nobody gonna be able to do frankly shit.
Well, there's been nothing but harsh talk and sanctions thrown around. But
Big fucking deal. Does it look like sanctions?
They say that, but at the same time, you watch the chess pieces move around the board, and
what the fuck are sanctions anyway? A bunch of rich people telling a bunch of other rich people they can't spend their money until they act.
Well, they're not gonna get any more. They're not gonna get any money. That's
they don't care. There's so many sanctions and shit on Russia right now, and look what they're still capable of. Give me a break.
Yeah, they kind of
sanctions. Jesus Christ.
They some people only really respond to force or the threat of force, and it sucks.
How controversial you want me to?
Well,
speculate. Okay, now I'm not gonna. The opinions of the Livingston man are definitely not exactly the opinions of Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Alone, and I'll atone for him. And I'm not going to say anything that I think is all that wrong. What I'm going to do is state Russia's position. Russia's problem with NATO and the United Nations is that when you think about how it works, what NATO has managed to do by hook and by crook is surround Russia with militarily aligned nations and store, in some cases, nuclear weapons right on Russia's border. That's their problem, and is why they are demanding that Ukraine not ever be allowed to become a part of NATO. Russia has always considered Ukraine to be a part of it. It's like asking us to let Florida become part of Cuba. You think that's going to happen?
Yeah.
Right? So it's that you have to look at things in the context of your so-called enemy. Like, why does he feel this way? Because you might actually be stunned to learn that it's quite possibly a legitimate argument.
Yeah, could very well be. You know, the people there.
The propaganda trumpets, they fucking blow real loud.
So another big issue with the whole Kazakhstan situation is the internet's been cut. So a lot of people, you know, most places you got people out the windows with their iPhones and things like that, taking video and you know, kind of keeping the public informed, especially here on YouTube, you know, with the riots and stuff, you know, the last couple of years.
Civilians with a righteous cause won't cut the internet because they want the world to see what they're doing.
Yes.
So this now it implies that the government's involved. But here's where I'm going to say, okay, now everybody's like, this motherfucker will come after Putin. No, I'm not. Kazakhstan is screaming that someone is behind this. Who else but Putin? Like I said, now he can rock Kazakhstan and fucking... The dude is trying to put the USSR back together. And it's silly that either no one's noticed this or they're just not acknowledging it. The dude was brought up in the Cold War. He's a product of the KGB, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
It's like having something like James Bond as the president.
It really is. It really is. Let's see. Kenny says, with Kazakhstan now largely sealed off from the outside world, its main airports are closed and commandeered by Russian troops, while internet services and phone lines are mostly down.
Here's the coup. He made everybody look at Ukraine, and then he's going to take Kazakhstan. You think the Russian peacekeepers are ever going to leave?
Well, you also have the you know, the situation going on in Belarus that really hasn't calmed down either. So Russia's actually getting spread pretty thin. You know, and they say that this is
you must underestimate
from outside actors, and the timing of everything to stretch that army away from Ukraine and to pull the troops away, it's awful convenient timing is all I'm saying. I'm not saying, I'm just
timing,
saying.
sure, but I think you underestimate their capability. Maybe now the only issue that they probably have is it isn't very tested. Like now, whereas your typical American soldier, I think, has probably been at war for like I couldn't possibly state the average time.
25 years.
America itself's been at war forever. I mean,
war.
so that's why the American military is so strong. It's because they're just literally kind of fucking good at this.
Combat vets.
Now Russia though has inexhaustible source of manpower, millions of just even all the way back to World War II, like military equipment, like the Russian Horde, the Red Tide, the whole whatever thing you want to call it. It is indeed and always has been unstoppable. It just hasn't moved in
the big red machine's a little rusty, but she's still the big red machine.
If it starts up and starts moving, nothing short of nuclear holocaust will stop it. And Putin, I think, at this point knows it.
It's very true.
There's a dog on our live stream.
Yeah, that's right. It's Samila. She's my favorite. She's my favorite. But yeah, man, that's definitely a situation to keep an eye on. I'm not saying it's going to get crazy, but it could, and it's definitely something to look out for.
Yeah, I mean, what does it really mean?
Be aware of.
What does it mean? Look,
oh,
there's a dog right here.
She's such a sweetheart. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on and be aware of. That if things get a little crazy, that might be where it's coming from.
You're trying to flip it around, baby.
Sam, come here, sweetheart. Come here, sweetie.
She's stuck. We got all this hard wire and concertina around us all these nights.
Come on. Over here, sweetheart. There you go. So yeah, Sam is my #1 fan. She's the original. That's my girl.
So what else you got headlines? I mean, Kazakhstan, it's kind of a thing, but it's almost like
obviously Ukraine to go along with Kazakhstan. Those two things we really want to keep an eye on.
Right. These are like in Putin's mind and in the Kremlin's mind, I would figure these are what they almost consider to be internal affairs. This is like Oklahoma's acting up right now.
Right, right.
So
You got to take care of it. In-house is what they're thinking.
right, we're so like, look what they're doing, blah, 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 but we're not allowed to actually like get to the actual bottom of the reasons they're doing the thing, and so it's know where your news comes from. Question it. Read the whole article. You might be surprised how different it is from the headline.
Yeah, it's well, another thing to keep a good eye on is the situation between China and Taiwan with all these other distractions going on. It'd be awfully convenient for them to pull some moves, and with the Rocket Man firing off his fake hypersonic missile, tensions over there are ramping up rather too. So
now there used to be this thing.
Yeah, are you on the therapist couch now? You're not even on the shot.
There used to be.
We got his feet. Great.
There used to be this guy. Am I in the thing? Can you see my face?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Fuck that. This way here. Feet pics, anyone?
Livingston Man sells feet pics on his Facebook page. You can check him out there.
I remember a time not so long ago. There was this guy who, he'd be on Twitter in all caps, like, fuck around and find out. And, like, the whole world just, like, sat the fuck down and, like, I don't know, has some manners. Because they knew that this dude would pop off. Like, they were like, yo, he's fucked up. This dude, like, don't piss him off because he'll fuck you up. Can't even, ain't nobody know this man. So then they made him go away because they didn't like the color of his skin and his angry tweets. And now we have this guy, like, and they see, I'm sorry, guys. They see this. They see this guy, and they're like, "Yo, for real?" And they're like, "What if we just test him?" And then they do, and then he's like, hey,
"I'm gonna sanction you."
The thing, and so the whole world's like, the time is now because America's got like this dude, and he's like, thing. Hairy legs and shit. Kids like to touch my fucking hairy legs, and he said it.
Oh Jesus!
He said it, and they were like, "The time is now, dude." He was like, "They were like, yo, he's got hairy legs. Let's fuck him up." So this is why. If you want to know why, I'm like, I gotta stop. Fucking these guys.
Oh man. So yeah, we don't even talk tough anymore. Trump's first day in office. Well, I think it was his first week in office. He dropped a Moab because one Marine was killed in Afghanistan. So he sent a clear message that, like the Livingston Man said, fuck around and find out. And now they're finding that we're squishy.
The greatest fighting force in the history of the planet ought to be able to act like it is and have leaders that know that when and how to use it prudently.
Yeah, it's a big thing. All right, check the chat quick. Eileen says, Samuela. Johnny Higgins says, what? No OnlyFans? For your feet pics?
I mean, if you want to send me cash, I'll give you my home address. Like, you just show up. Like, you look at those shits in person, bro. You'll let you touch
Texas
them.
Surplus Pro, what's going on, brother? How are you? Patrick. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your last name, Patrick. Hello.
Patrick.
Hello. We have to worry about other countries being unstable because whatever happens with them will trickle down and affect us. I agree, Mama Bear. Texas Surplus Pro says, corn pop. Kill it and grill it. Hello from Nebraska. Welcome to freezing cold upstate New York. Trump played all you. You know what? I don't know that you have to have a lot of faith in somebody in order for them to play you. And I just don't put that kind of
I don't understand the context.
I don't put that much into political leaders. Basketball players, football players, that it doesn't
Is there?
They're
Wait, is
people.
this
You know, I put
person
more into my
assume-
family.
This guy assumes I voted for Trump. I don't vote for anybody. I don't think it matters. I encourage no one to vote.
Our administrative office is perceived as weak. I agree.
I was simply stating.
Kenny says, I've got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun.
Yeah, me too. Actually, it's crazy. I just don't let the kids rub them. Would have questioned them for doing so.
Texas Surplus Pro said he went on a short winter hike today. How about us? Work, bro. Work.
Yeah, I
work.
Since you had a good hike, and I'm happy for you, because I thought about it, because the sun came out for a while, and like the snow was blowing out the trees, and I mean the shit was beautiful. And I was looking out the window of this bathroom I was working in, and seeing that happen. I scraped the caulk off the like a tub surround today.
Oh, nice.
Went through with the 5-way. Just like that's what I took like hours to get that old silicone off, and I put the new one in. Like,
Purdy.
Clear white. It's white, but it's like
dry
silicone.
Clear.
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. She Wolf. I'm not a guy.
Cool.
Understood.
Me either, really.
But I don't put that kind of faith in people. You know, I don't. I hope for the best, but I prepare for the worst.
Yeah, why am I stung by this? What's with the Trump comment? Like, when Trump played who? I'm just wondering.
Well, there was a lot of people who put faith in political leaders, and especially on the left, but the right really got behind Trump, and they put him on a pedestal that I don't feel he was fit to be on. And I think he did a lot of good things for us, but I don't think he deserved that level of
like this cult of personality type of shit. That's the thing. It's like when you kind of look back at it now and you see how like the guy is, you get this all demagogue fucking pillar of Trump fucking persona, and he's always been that way.
Yeah.
Trump lied to you. Trump, as far as I can tell, Donald fucking Trump has never been anyone but himself. And maybe it was just that we you know what? We all thought he was going to change a lot of shit. Yeah. I thought like this whole like new world order was upon us, right? It's not Trump. It's like the idea that like the societal conditions that make it where a person like Trump could win. This is even possible, right?
Yeah, could
win. These are the things you're not looking at. Is that like, oh my god, like instead of people want vengeance and fucking want to trade barbs on the internet and like be petty and like, cool, yeah, Trump played me, good fucking cool, man. I'm happy to hear that. Like,
yeah. Well,
but
it
people
sucks.
aren't realizing that fucking either fucking government, fucking, I don't care what party it is and who they are and what they said they were going to do. Once they get to the halls of Congress, they don't do what they said they were going to do.
Oh no, the agenda, their real agenda comes out then.
Out of 535 of them, people can probably point to 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That actually live up to what they were elected to do.
Correct.
This is the system that needs to come crashing down, not the fact that Donald Trump or Joe Biden or this one or that one. And I hate you motherfuckers that still talk about Obama. Shut the fuck up about Obama. Thank you.
I think one day
ain't nobody even heard from Obama since he was president.
Day he may be the head of something like the United Nations.
Obama? Yeah. He seems to be wildly uninterested in wanting to fuck with Trump.
No, but he's very accepted on the world stage. They're all in that big, George Carlin said there's a big club and you're not in it. He's in it. He's in it.
I'm not. Yes, but I don't think as an influencer, Obama's done a lot to like stay out of like, or maybe it's just because America has such complex and amazing fucking problems that we have these days. Is that Obama's like, listen, I ain't fucking with that. Now I ain't putting my name on that shit. So like anybody even did, I don't.
All right.
If Obama made a statement about the pandemic, I wouldn't have watched it anyway.
Well,
did he?
Everybody.
Where is Obama? There. What's the question that no one's asking? Where is Obama? Like, save us, Obama. Like, damn. What the fuck is his last name anyway?
Obama.
Obama, that's his
No,
name?
no, Barack Hussein Obama. But that's his second name because his real name is Barry Soruto or something like that, right? Barry Soruto.
Or you
So he's another one like
are we gonna question Obama's birth certificate on the live stream right now?
no, but like what's his
out.
name? Bill de Blasio. He's not really Bill de Blasio. He's really Warren Wilhelm Jr. These people get
Do you have
into
like a stage name?
I don't know if they got into crap when they were like younger in college or just got arrested or something and then just change your whole name and put on a different persona. Eileen says that chair though.
I think an elected official shouldn't be allowed to like be using a stage name.
The leather's little.
It's not the leather. That's the
bean burritos. Bean burritos.
Taco Bell.
Bean burritos. All right, let's get to the comments here. We got quite a few comments. This is the hype show for Angry Prepper, by the way. Angry Prepper's my homie.
I love you, my dude. Opening act, son.
Yeah, I can't. I love his live streams, man. I mean, the Livingston man will drop some F-bombs, but we ain't got shit on Angry.
Angry says what he wants, and I like it with no.
Yeah, man, no filter. Comments. Sorry, you guys are typing like crazy.
Otherwise, I have to fucking ask him. If you guys still want, again, about the like and subscribe thing. If any of the stuff that we talk about interests you at all, we try and run the gamut of all kinds of aspects of things.
Yeah.
On these live streams, it tends to just become a philosophical debate and stuff. Just because he or I say or state a certain position doesn't exactly mean that it is our personal position or that like this channel or we feel that way. We're simply presenting the argument. We're trying to make sure that what we're saying is sound and can hold up when somebody's just like, yeah, but what about this? Just because I come out for Obama doesn't mean I don't vote for people. We already said that. But so the live streams tend to be a good, just fun time where we talk about whatever. But we also have we have gear reviews. We got this, that, other thing. I don't know how many of you are here that maybe have never seen us before.
Yeah. There's some content. There's everything from fire starting to walks in the woods with some awesome music. All the music that you hear here on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
And the dude, right here. Patty Roach, in the comments, that's my partner in crime when it comes to music.
If you guys need music, that's where it comes from.
You only see us, but there's actually a bunch of people that are kind of involved with Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival is me and a community of people. And
I call him boss.
We're going to start working more and more people into the fold here on the channel. And you're going to see a lot of new faces. You're going to see some faces that you watch on a regular basis. I
went hard in my head. I was like...
I just dropped the beat to it.
Damn, I was like, oh shit. Anybody in the comments, or are they just?
Oh yeah, no man, the comments.
They're awestruck by
the comment section is lit.
Left
tonight,
them speechless.
It is lit tonight.
What's it gonna be, Star? The people gonna be screaming when Jamaica take the hill.
Let's see. We got people thought Trump was a superhero. Yes, they did.
I was young, okay? I was young and impressionable, and he was awesome.
She-Wolf believes that Trump was put in the place for setting up the NWO. Maybe. Texas Surplus Pro says, damn, that thing jumps like crazy. There we go. Anger is at the wrong people, much like Biden. It was all governance by executive action. Legislatively, the establishment wants to maintain the status quo. It's all about good schools for their kids. Country clubs, private jets, and all that.
Now,
I agree.
You will notice, and now here in New York, but also in terms of like the greater picture when it comes to this great crisis that we're all dealing with, I'm talking about the one you got to wear the mask for, is there's a lot of people that no one elected, but were instead appointed by people we elected, but they're appointed to their jobs. They've been hired to their jobs. And they're giving edicts, and they're passing down mandates, and they're telling you like things are the law. And it's like, hey, hold on a second there, Tony from the television. Ain't nobody elect Joe ass to do shit. Mr. Microsoft nerd. Nobody elected your ass to do shit.
Vaccine Gates.
Well, I wasn't gonna respect him by even saying his name. And you know everybody's gonna go, what about Elon Musk? And some motherfucker comes in comments about Elon Musk. This motherfucker is a fucking Bond villain, dude. He is surrounding the fucking planet with fucking satellites that do, I don't know, nobody fucking knows. For whatever reason, and hey, like, do you seen that haircut he's got? This motherfucker's out here looking like that dude from The Fifth Element with that shit. He had the plastic on the side of his head. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? He had the grenade launchers and shit. Like, Elon Musk is like, all right, so he's 50% awesome, but he's 50% like
super villain, right?
Sus, bro. You're like, and him and Bezos, you like.
Yeah, there's some. Why is everybody rushing to get to outer space, man? Does this place suck that bad that everybody wants to leave the planet?
No, now here's my problem. Now you can all go ahead and go call me a communist, my haters, bro. But so while the world's richest people fly to space for fun, we all sit around and go to work every fucking day, and half the planet starves to death and has fucking treatable diseases and dies from it anyway. I'm not even going to tell you it's unacceptable. That's your decision to make. It is unsustainable. You can just you can print all the fucking money you want and keep giving it to the same 500 people and live like a piece of shit. Or change how the fucking system works. This is outrageous.
Yeah, you'd think that we would come up with something by now. It's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I don't care who you are. There's any way you want to break this down, and we can argue about this. But when you got $100 billion for a space telescope, but you can't fix the potholes or the lead pipes in Flint, Michigan. I don't understand. Listen, I'm not a water fucking. I don't know what you call it. A plumber. Right? Ribkin, help me out. But
Ribkin, help me.
I need Ribkin to tell me. Why the fuck we can't just dig up the lead pipes and put in new ones? Is this actually that fucking hard, or are we just fucking around?
It's true.
I'm tired. We all are. We're
games.
Being told.
The games. It's constant games.
There's fucking people that made billions of fucking dollars circulating the fucking economy, but I ain't seen it. I never seen it. I never seen $1 million. Like, anybody? You see the fruits of your fucking labor, do you? You know? Because you know why. Now, let me calm down.
On that note, we'll check the comments section.
I told him I was going to do this.
Hey.
So, Livingston Man's comments.
YouTube channels come, YouTube channels go. We can always recreate another one.
No,
NY Prepper is in the house.
I say
that's
the F word a lot.
That's my buddy. I'm really looking forward to working with NY Prepper here in the future. He's reached out to me, and he's got some really cool ideas, and I think we should.
Now, is that what you call it? I would assume we're New York preppers, how I would refer to this fella, right?
Well, yeah, but NY Prepper is
how you spell that. When you want to look that up on
YouTube?
Correct.
It's NY Prepper.
No caps, no space?
Well, NY, capital N, capital Y, capital P, Epper.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can actually open multiple tabs on Chrome and queue up multiple videos at once. If you're just like that kind of sociopath,
I think you gotta watch 6 videos at the same time.
No, not even that. But if you're just like, hey, listen, I'm leaving, I'm going out for the night. Like, throw on all these people we're repping out and just let their fucking shit.
Let them go.
Get us some watch.
So a big one for me right now is North Shore preparedness.
Now that'd be somebody. Now we talked about this.
Yes, North Shore
not
is
from Long Island.
North Shore of Lake Ontario.
Interesting. Sure.
And with everything going on in Canada, he's having a really tough time, and on top of that, he's having some health issues. And he's a great guy. He's always been about helping out smaller YouTube channels and helping get their numbers up. And he would do room raids. He's just a great guy. Always talk great about everybody. Very uplifting.
Room raids, anybody?
Yeah, room raids. You just find somebody else who's got a live stream, and then you just bounce from yours, and everybody goes and raids that channel, And then, you know, it's
Wait, is
YouTube.
this
I just hit a button and I go live.
Well,
Like, come on.
I think that your rate is different than mine. Now, this is in support of the channel.
Yeah. So
Okay, see, what I was thinking is
find,
back in the day when we would like get
get everybody together.
We'd find these like leftist groups on Facebook, and we'd get like all the boys to go in there. Join
the group.
Change your profile picture to like some fucking Black Lives Matter fucking pride shit, and then like they accept you the group, and then you take it over and start hammering them with Donald Trump memes. Yeah, God, those are the days. I'm telling you. We thought we were right.
Well,
history's greatest lesson. They thought they were right.
Ain't that the truth?
Sorry, you guys.
Whoa.
I didn't vote for him, if that matters.
I don't know what I did there, but
Russia
just did something to the chat.
He broke the group chat.
Oh, no, I didn't break it. I'm just breaking it on my end.
I can't see it.
Operator 357 Gates is worrying about forcing everyone to eat soy burgers, but all the other billionaires are working on technology. It's very true.
I didn't get the soy burger mandate.
He's like the biggest landowner in America now. Well, farmland. He owns more farmland than anybody else in America. And he wants you to eat that soy burger so you grow yourself some bitch titties. That's straight from Angry Prepper.
I reject soy. I mean, maybe I eat. Listen, I eat fucking processed shit. I'm not some vegan organic person.
That's not my cup of tea either. But they're trying I think they're trying to keep all the meat for themselves, and then just give us the Soylent Green, so to speak.
It seems like an extreme way to go. If they're like, you know what? How can we solve world hunger? And it seems the trend is just like, well, you're gonna just have to start feeding them gruel, and people are gonna have to live off of like, now
more
maybe,
slop, please.
Maybe it's on us to like break ourselves of the habits of the flesh.
Yeah.
And become one, just be a member of nature.
It's true.
As the deer does not taste its food. Like,
oh man, Blue Ridge.
We started
Prepper,
putting
what's
salt
going on?
in the food for a reason.
What's going on? NY Prepper said it's loaded with phytoestrogens. Estrogen isn't everything now. That's crazy. I wonder if it's something that they put in the cattle feed. It could very well be. It's in our milk and everything
that
else.
is not something they put in the cattle feed. It's something they put in the fucking almond milk and the what do they call that shit? Silk.
Soy milk.
That
yeah,
just
soy.
Okay, so that's fine. I don't know who the hell that was originally supposed to be for vegans, right?
I really like edamame, but I don't know if I can bear to eat.
Listen, I don't eat.
That's just soybeans like steamed.
Nope, I don't even like that.
They're pretty good, but I don't know if I can do it anymore.
I don't like.
I have to get myself a bro if I keep it up.
I don't particularly like beans. Is that Texas Prepper guy still in here?
Texas Surplus Pro is in the house.
Can you ask him? I'll ask him. Do beans go in the chili, sir?
Do beans go in the chili, sir? Well, Texas Surplus Pro did just say they totally still eat steak and drive around in armored limos. Just like they take private jets and yachts to climate change conferences. He says, we'll be in pods using community e-scooters and eating bugs.
Well, like my Texan cousins say,
fuck that.
Beans do not go in the chili.
Beans do not go in the chili. William Alexander says, my wife has me drinking almond milk. Banana almond milk is real good. The one...
Listen, if you drink it because you like it, fine. But I mean, what do you mean your wife has you drinking? Why?
It's a
more context. Why?
Well, it's a more healthy alternative.
You're lactose intolerant issues. That's fine. Okay.
Eileen says that chili isn't chili
Who's
without
Eileen?
beans. It's the boss lady.
The first lady. Sorry, ma'am. Won't happen.
So
I figured it was. I said it was a joke, you guys.
So the one milk alternative that I've had that was actually good.
Water.
Rice milk. It's almond, or not almond, but vanilla flavored or chocolate flavored rice milk. It's actually really good. It's tolerable.
I'm interested to know like people's motivation to eat. I don't drink milk. Period. In fact, if fun fact, if not, people are the only
ones who continue to consume milk after infancy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna walk it back because I
true.
don't know this. Is that humans are one of the only things that even consume milk past infancy.
Yeah.
It is actually a luxury, and it's why people are lactose intolerant. Is because that's actually natural. You're not supposed to think about what milk is, and then think about you're drinking it.
Johnny Highwood says drink goat milk if you're lactose intolerant.
Did you hear what I just said? Think about what it is.
Texas Surplus Pro says Texans don't do beans in chili. NY Prepper says I love blowing up soy milk with my magnums. So he shoots some soy milk jugs with his 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, and it's pretty freaking epic.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
If you wouldn't drink human breast milk, why would you drink a cow's breast milk? Answer me that in the comments. How about this chair? You see what he's doing with this thing?
He's back on the therapy couch. And we've come off the rails, folks.
Like a teenager.
I had a Coca-Cola habit for years. You know, I am absolutely hooked on high fructose corn syrup. There is no ifs, ands, or maybes about it.
You suppose that's something you can get addicted to?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's
oh my Lord, I love this chair.
I think Pepsi Bottling Company did it to me when I was a kid. You know, it's just too many sodas back then.
Pepsi's not the ones. Who makes the high fructose corn syrup?
The corn producers.
Who makes the corn?
Monsanto.
Who owns Monsanto?
Probably the Gates Foundation. Just saying. I'm not really sure. If anybody out there knows who owns Monsanto, you drop that in the comments. Mountain Dew and coffee are Mama Bear's weakness.
I used to like Mountain Dew. I really can't stand it anymore. I really don't like things that give me heartburn.
William Alexander says maybe I like breast milk. Johnny Higgins says breast is best.
No, I mean, fuck you guys. Let's be edgy, fun. But I mean, I'm
Kilo Juliet says that he quits high fructose syrup 10 years ago and never looked back.
What? He quit breast milk?
Well, no. No. He quit,
How old are you?
He quit high fructose corn syrup. He stopped consuming high fructose corn syrup 10 years ago and never looked back.
What happened then?
Yeah, that's a good, honest question. Is what was your results after that? It says once in a blue moon he'll have a Fanta or something. He's addicted to low carb, no sugar monsters. So he traded one addiction for another.
I drink the sugar free Red Bulls because the ones with the I don't know actual sugar or high fructose. So I drink the synthetic shit because the real shit. That shit hits me hard.
Oh, yeah, I remember you twitching one night.
I start glowing in my cheeks. And
it's all jumpy.
Eyes are sweating and shit.
Oh man. So
processed sugar is a drug.
Operator 357 says only Northeasterners put beans in chili.
I don't. I hate beans, period.
And he says that Midwesterners put pasta in chili.
Nah, see, I don't do that because we do it. Well, the reason being, now I'll tell you how we do it. Me being my household is you can't put the pasta in the chili because we do it in the slow cooker. Pasta will just turn to mush. But so what we do is we always make a big old fucking pan of like homemade mac and cheese. And what you do is you take a red Solo cup. Hear me? You pack it like about like this far from the top with mac and cheese. You put frickin' an ice cream scoop of frickin' chili on it, like not an ice cream scoop, but a ladle, like just boom, enough to top it right off, right? And that's how we eat the shit.
Chili mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's how we do it. And in a solo cup.
Chili over rice and cornbread.
I hate cornbread.
That's how it's done.
I don't like it.
Got to put lots of cheddar cheese on top
hard
of it.
Roll. Chili, if you're gonna give me
chili and a hard roll, that's iconic. I can't take anything away from that.
If they're not from upstate New York, they don't even know about hard roll.
Texas Surplus Pro says, so no pinto bean stacking for the Livingston man.
I hate beans. I don't like them. I protest.
No bean stacking for the Livingston man.
I used to get chili from the local deli in Red Hook. There's this place, and their chili is pretty good, but I would literally sit there and pick every single bean out of it before I ate it. It'd take me 15 minutes before I could get, but then it was like, oh, it's so good. But yeah, I hate it. They don't belong in chili, and everyone knows it. I don't know who invented chili, but as far as I'm concerned, Texas did, and they said no beans in the fucking chili. I don't know what everybody else's fucking problem is.
Oh man. So yeah, there you have it. Chili. Let's see. Patty says chili with ricotta cheese. That's interesting. William Alexander says that you are a picky eater.
I am. No, I'm a picky cooker. If I'm gonna prepare this shit, it's gonna be dope.
So Kilo Juliet says that his results after he stopped was he had a lot more energy. He never feels bloated. He wakes up in the morning like he sprung out of bed, no sleeping in. Well, there you go. In Sweden, fermented fish is a delicacy. Ugh.
Is that like
NY prepper.
Gefilte fish or something they call it?
I could be.
I don't like seafood either.
No whining says the beans are the part of the fun the next day. Mac and cheese with chili does sound pretty good, though. I cannot deny that
We're
whatsoever.
going to have to run to Taco Bell after this live stream.
Yeah, see, he drinks, I drive.
You see, they're offering a taco subscription. Does anybody hear about this? Talking about
A
Hudson
taco subscription?
Yeah, $10 a month. I'm pretty sure it's $10 a month. Gets you a taco a day for a month.
A taco. Now, could I like save up 5 days and go get 5 tacos? Or am I only allowed a taco a day?
I think, well, it was presented as.
So, I mean, who the hell eats one fucking taco?
Right, so yeah, I think you can't just save up your subscription, go at the end of the month and get 30.
Well, so I'd pay $10 a month just to have a taco with whatever else I order?
Well, and I don't know this, but I suspect that they're kind of tying this into like with purchase of $5 or more. Like, so you have to buy something else. So you buy the subscription for $10 a month, and then you have to go there. But if you buy something, you get a free taco. But you have to go there every day.
But you got to spend $10 a month to get a free fucking $1.79 taco.
Ladies and gentlemen, just for whatever reason, do not go to Taco Bell.
Do not subscribe to Taco
day.
Bell, please. Do not.
Don't go there every day.
Well,
no.
We've got some real information that just came down.
Well,
So this is
breaking
news. The International Chili Society defines traditional chili as any kind of meat. Let's see, meat or combo of meats cooked with chili peppers and spices. The exception of beans and pasta is strictly forbidden.
Fuck y'all, bean ass mother. Fuck you, beans. Told you.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. We can't take this guy anywhere.
God bless Texas.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Homemade tacos are the best, says Mama Bear.
Obviously on Tuesday night.
Yeah. Yep.
God damn, I want a taco. They need to build it. They built a new convenience store down the road. And what they should have built was a Taco Bell, but nobody wanted to listen to me.
RC wants to know, why would the Livingston man ever eat cheese made from mammal milk?
You ever tried it? Cheese made from mammal milk? I mean, I love cheese, man.
Feta, cheese is
Feta,
great.
cheddar, mozzarella. You know, mozzarella in its truest form is from like water buffalo or something. That's the big deal about it.
Oh, really?
So it's stretchy. You know,
Mozzarella.
Guys don't know about cheese, do you? We're talking about that cheese. We're talking about that food-like product they put in the Velveeta. That ain't cheese, bro.
No,
that's that government
cheese.
food. That's
So a cool story about cheese. If when you buy yellow cheese, it's typically dyed because they scrape all the cream off to make other things. So when they make yellow American cheese, they actually have to add yellow dye to it. So if you're going to get American cheese and you don't want to consume more dye, just get white American cheese. It's the same shit, just got dye in it.
It's not.
They've been scamming you, bro.
Okay, now can we like write this down? Hold us to this, right? But like, so one of these, now we're gonna do they're gonna blindfold the Livingston man. You're gonna feed me
Cheese.
white and yellow, and I'm gonna tell you which.
We're gonna have to bring somebody else in for this because I just don't feel like I should be feeding you cheese. Blindfolded. It's just.
You want to watch your view?
We're gonna have to bring.
We
have to bring your wife in. No, that's a whole nother.
The chicks will be like smashing that like button.
Oh man.
Can I smoke on your fucking show?
Yeah.
Doing it. You know?
Yeah, sure. I'll take one. Thanks. Might as well. Yeah.
Hudson Valley Prepping's not condoning smoking cigarettes, especially for minors.
Bad for you. You should quit.
I am, however.
So,
smoke if you got them.
Guys, things are getting crazier by the day. You look at the news and it's almost comical. The amount of shit that's going on nowadays. So definitely keep your heads on a swivel. Be prepared. As they say, a revolution doesn't come with a warning, huh?
And remember, if there's a guy holding an AK-47 wearing camouflage on your local television station telling you it's not a coup, it's not. Go back to bed.
Yeah, totally. But stay aware, folks. Prep up as much as you can. If you're not into beans, you're gonna have to get yourself some freeze-dried meats then. But stock all you can, and back to the gardening thing, grow all you can. If
I
you
will
guys
stagger into the FEMA camp, 95 pounds. Skeleton.
If there even is a FEMA camp.
They're like, here's some beans. I will die.
No FEMA beans for the Livingston
fucking
man.
FEMA beans.
Yeah, Livingston man.
Don't try to torture me by putting them in the
FEMA
chili, and
beans.
I'll defecate in the chili. Then I'll eat it in front of them right there.
Oh God.
And I'll shit out the beans. And eat them again. And again. And again.
Just keep recycling, right? Recycle, renew, reuse.
We have a high turnover rate at this one particular facility. Yeah, this Livingston man is making these government agents lose it.
Oh man. Well, guys, it's I want to thank you for being here. It's been a blast. I appreciate everybody in the comments section. You guys are what makes this work. We got to get out of here because Angry Prepper's coming on.
Clear the way for that boy.
Yeah, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, so I just try to throw up a live stream whenever I can. And if I am stepping on anybody's toes, my apologies.
Do you got Angry's like title of his? He's got a live stream about to kick off.
Yep, like now.
Minutes.
Like now.
If you're into like he does it, you know, if you've never seen the Angry Prepper, he's a little different than
You're
us,
missing
but
out.
He's actually
You're missing out.
a lot less chaotic.
Yeah, that's my brother from another mother. We even look alike.
He's a lot less chaotic than this asshole Livingston man. I tell you, this dude. Listen,
Well,
I watched these back, and I'm like watching it for the first time too. I'm not actually here right now. I'll see you guys next time.
Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. We're out of here, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. I totally lied to you guys because I don't even, I got to figure out how to shut it off when it's this way. We'll see you guys soon. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival out.